The anniversary events are here. In this video, we're going to help you get crazy value from all of these events. We're going to spin the Wheel of Fortune as well, talk about some other events that are happening in the world, and we also have Ceroli Assault, so we'll give you a quick rundown on exactly how this works. Stick around so that you can get some sick value in all of these events. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and today we've got a lot to talk about, event after event. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, consider smashing that subscribe button for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. We're a sponsored content creator, and it's disheartening to say that in India, they have now blocked about 118 different mobile apps that were collecting data about consumers. And those are all apps that are based in China. So Rise of Kingdoms is one of those blocked apps. I'm not going to talk about that too much here, except that I'll be looking for solutions for those players. Very eager to hear if you have something, to put that into the comments if you wouldn't mind. And that's a topic I'll probably cover much more in depth in a separate video. But I do really feel for the folks that are no longer able to play Rise of Kingdoms that are in India. Let's get into the anniversary events. What incredible timing for all that. There is a event for simply logging in for 8 days in a row, and you get a bunch of sculptures of Matilda. I mean, folks that are in really advanced kingdoms have already expertise this commander. Folks that are in young kingdoms will really benefit tremendously by logging in every day, which is the thing you were doing anyways to get some Matilda. Love this. No, the real cornerstone of the events happening right now is the celebration cake. This is the one right over here. This is an event where you're going to run around collecting on the map, you're going to collect in your city, and you're going to defeat barbarians to get celebration boxes. We have a few of those now. You open up your celebration boxes, and it gives you candy commanders. You're going to use those candy commanders to then donate to your celebration cake and increase its level. And if you spend 7,000 gems, you unlock a higher tier of the celebration cake. Is this worth it? Yes. This is arguably one of the very best uses of gems in the game to update your celebration cake. Now, normally I might say, well, you should really hold off on using your gems on the celebration cake until we see if there's another More Than Gems event coming around. But we literally just had More Than Gems. So I'm going to go and upgrade the tier of my cake now. And you're going to see that even though we've already claimed the rewards for some of these levels, when we spend our gems on the cake, it's going to give us the updated or upgraded rewards for each of those tiers that we've already claimed. And you can see for 7,000 gems, we already got 5 legendary commander sculptures, which is pretty sweet. We got the Richard I poker face emoji. It's actually pretty legit. I don't dislike that emoji. I'm not gonna lie, that's not a bad emoji. Now, if we just get a quick look on here, you can see you're gonna get 500 gems back. You're gonna get 1,000 gems back and 5 more legendary heads. There's a city skin. There's a bunch of action points in here. Speed ups. There's another 1,500 gems. So if you can get to the top tier of this, there's another 2,000 gems, 15 legendary commander sculptures. You may be wondering, well, Chisgule, how do I get to the top tier of this? One thing you can do is spend your action points battling barbarians. That works. The other thing you can do is gather in small increments. Gathering at about the size that you get in like level 2 or level 3 resource nodes is going to max out the number of those presents that you just saw us open up that you can get from gathering. You can do a lot of gathering over the course of a day, generate a ton of the currency you need here to kind of work on this. And I have the city skin selected here because this is really the critical point, and a critical question is, well, is this city skin worth it? I'm going to say it doesn't even matter if the city skin is good. All the other stuff is so good. You're going to want to do this. And there is one other way that you can advance your celebration cake. That's by spending on a bundle that is likely to be just around the corner. But if we did want to just very briefly talk about the Moment of Celebration 2020 city skin, we'll zip into our city and pull that up real quick, scrolling all the way down to the bottom. The Moment of Celebration gives Archer health at the cost of infantry attack. I do like this if you are rallying or garrisoning with archers, For most field fighting, barbarian battling, you don't care about archers, but if you are all in on the archer plan for those rallies or garrisoning, then yeah, this is actually a very, very phenomenal city skin. I'm going to say phenomenal. Health is a stat I love. Attack is a stat that I really care about the least. So losing 5% infantry attack for the gain of 5% archer health is actually very exceptional for a city skin if, again, you care about those archers. Now, looking in at some of the other events that we have here, there is the typical 5-day event cycle. I'll just call your attention, if you've never done this before, to the fact that on day 2, there'll be a quest for battling up to 300 barbarians. And on day 3, there's going to be a quest to rally down, I believe it's 30 different barbarian forts. So you may want to do those in sequence before you go and spend a ton of action points today battling for, those barbarians to try to get your presents. Do that on the next day and you'll be in a better shape. That way you get your quest done on day 2. And this chest, by the way, doesn't scale up in a non-linear way. In other words, for every quest you do, you're going to get one of each of these items, I believe. You don't have to sweat it if you don't get every quest done. If you get them done, great. If you don't, it really kind of doesn't matter. So continuing on here, there is an event for sending cards. You can send a card to your alliance members. The fastest to click, get a small reward, which is kind of nice. But moving on to the Ceroli Assault, this is a more compelling, more interesting event, in my opinion, than some of those other things happening, because you get epic infantry equipment blueprints, and you also can get some epic materials crates, and, I mean, geez, some crystal keys for getting some equipment chests. I'm all in on this. The way that this works is really straightforward. You've got a currency in the upper right. I guess they're horns. Sure, horns of Ceroli. You recover 1 horn every 900 seconds, which means the moment you see this, if you haven't already gone in and spent some of those down by battling once, you should definitely go and do that. That way you can start to regenerate them and get more runs at this event over the course of the couple days that this probably will be here. In fact, it's here for 3 days, so you'll be doing this a lot over the next few days. Now, this event I found to be so easy that, honestly, we can just wing it. If you hit the challenge button, you'll do it with your alliance members. We're going to hit the quick button, and it's going to now pair us up with some randoms, which you can see in the bottom left portion of the screen. I guess I'll point way onto the far side over there. So it's now finding people to play with. We've chosen a DPS class. As long as there's somebody tanking, it really doesn't even matter, at least at the difficulty we're doing. It seems to go so fast and be so easy. It's really quite simple. We're just waiting for this one player to hit ready, and then we'll run. And look, we don't even have a march preset to go and do this. It just doesn't. It's so easy, it doesn't even matter. I guess, in a perfect world, probably your Connie song is the way to go. Wow, that one player had to get replaced. All right. New players here. We had to replace that one player. Hit ready, people. Hit ready. I suppose this is the only downside of doing it with randoms is you gotta wait for them to show up, and a little unreliable, those randoms. The first time I did this, however, it went really, really buttery smooth. It was so easy. It was just astonishing. But here it looks like this might take a little bit more patience. We're just waiting for I'm Rick James. There he is. From 1206. He hit the button. We're going to go in. We'll use this preset. Gosh. Let's just switch it to an E song. It's not going to matter. It is 100% not going to matter. Hopefully a tank gets in there, but someone may just start it because, it's randoms and they're just doing random things. Naturally, that's going to cause a lot of us to take a lot of damage at the start, but again, it's really not going to matter. We'll make our way in, and we'll fire up the damage buffs. Classic, as you say in the RPG genre, tank and spank, if you will. Except we don't even have a proper tank here, so that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. It should be fine. You can see, just swarming it down, no skill required. It's already at 50%. As we battle this down, it'll drop down, and after this, we'll show you exactly how the loot system in this game mode works, which is honestly a little confusing, so we'll go in and we'll get a quick look at that. Julio Snow is tanking right now, and they are, in fact, the tank, so that's sort of reassuring. But again, I told you it wasn't going to matter. It really isn't. This is already down to 10%. We'll maybe get a heal off, and that's going to be the end of this encounter. Now, when we complete this encounter, we're going to get 20 tickets. Those 20 tickets we use to cash in at a chest, which I'll show you momentarily. As soon as we load in, bada boom, we go to the redeem screen. Now, in the upper left, you can see the number 1 Bejeweled chest has some core rewards, 14 of them. You want to get all those core rewards. After you've done that, you want to request a new chest. And there are some base rewards which you might get instead of those core rewards. So we've got 40 total tickets. We're going to use those now, hit redeem, and we did actually pretty gosh darn well, I think. We got 2 epic, man, so many ways to get materials now. And oh my goodness, that's 5x? Each one of those is 5x infantry blueprints? Oh, that is so good. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. We'll confirm all of that, and maybe we go craft some gear here. So you can see we have 1 crystal key left. We have 1 crystal key left. After we have gotten the crystal key, I'm pretty sure we can go in and say, like, hey, give me a new chest now. In fact, I don't know, let's go prove that one way or the other. We'll just do another quick match, and we'll be right back. Okay, well, that was really easy, actually. We got our 20 additional tickets. Let's see exactly how this goes. We go back into the Bejeweled chest, and we just look at the question mark over here. You redeem vouchers to draw random rewards. The rewards do not change and will leave the chest once drawn. There are core rewards and can be manually swapped out once all the core rewards have been drawn. Chests are always swapped out whenever their items have been drawn. And this event features 3 Bejeweled chests and many Ceroli combat chests. Well, I don't know what a combat chest is. It looks like perhaps if we had gotten really lucky and had cleaned up that last crystal key, we wouldn't have to work on this first Bejeweled chest again, which would have been really nice to advance to the next one, because, gosh, like, one of these rewards will be good. Hopefully it's the crystal key that I get with these 20 tickets, and the other I, like, barely care about at all. We got the crystal key. Amazing. We got some more material crates. Fantastic. Okay, now, oh, it even, okay, interesting. This is very interesting. It has shown me that now there's this Ceroli combat chest. How does that work? I don't know what's in here. I know what's in here, however, and I don't want these base rewards, so I can hit reset on the chest. Confirm. I have a Bejeweled chest. This is Bejeweled chest number 2. And it did save my remaining 4 attempts. So it took only till the number of core attempts. It didn't redeem all the tickets. That's nice. And now I can just rip these open. All right, we got some decent stuff. And in here, oh my gosh. I mean, like, doing this event, we're going to get a grand total of probably 6 epic chests, which is 1.5 legendary materials. We're also going to get 45 infantry random blueprints, which is amazing. 15 of these crystal keys. And, you know, how am I guessing that many? It's about 22 hours to get to max level here. Probably 24 actually in total, but a full recovery is going to be 21 hours and 30 minutes for me, and that's probably because I've got the 14 horns left. So, you know, you get 3 attempts every 24 hours. If you haven't yet just done this with a random group, I strongly recommend that you do. Doing a quick match with randoms does give a bonus reward and uses the exact same number of horns, even though it's a little confusing that it doesn't say that it's going to use them. It's going to use the 30 that is required to go and do this. If we just get a quick look at what we got, because gosh, who doesn't like to go and look at loot? We'll rip these open. The 15 infantry random equipment chests, and we got 3 Witches Lineage, which I'm really happy about. 4 Frost Treads, which that's good. I'm happy about those. Karok's Humility is also really solid. Quint Souls, very good. That's Brutality is really great. Would have liked some Sakura Fubuki, but we didn't get any of that, and that's okay. It's okay, because we get 30 more of these in the coming days. Also amazing, I just noticed this, it gives you a level 4 material choice chest, which I was super confused a second ago looking at my equipment. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have any random material crates, but it's even better than the epic random material crate. It's a specific one, like you get to pick. Oh my gosh, this event, it's too good. It's too good. Let's go wrap this up by spinning the old Wheel of Fortune. Actually, how much do I want to spin this? Probably not much these days, you know? I made a really detailed video about spinning the universal wheel of fortune above and beyond the, 80 attempts you need to do to kind of max this thing out. I'll do a couple spins just to show you that like it's fine but not amazing, and then probably stop. I got one legendary commander sculpture for the 3,000 gems here. Like that's, oh, okay, we got to value. We got to value. Still a little bit expensive though. Still a little bit expensive, right? We're paying 1,500 gems a pop, plus the 600 gems that we got on the 24-hour speed up. I mean, that spin turned out pretty good, but a lot of them will not. So unless you're really rolling in the gems, and I mean, I've got a lot of gems, but even I feel like these days I'm flying through them so fast. I don't have gems to go past, the milestones that give you extra rewards. I'm just going to stop here with the universal wheel. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on it, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you're looking for something else to watch, for instance, earlier today we talked about the custom bundle. Check out my card on the top to go watch that video, or all the links in the description will take you to other playlists that I've created on the channel just for you. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.